Hello, everyone. Jana Kellam here from the Everlasting Love Club, and I'm bringing you Hump Relation Tip number 42, which is expectations and unconditional love. I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. I have obviously a new microphone set up, so if you jump on here live, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm assuming that you can. I did some testing beforehand, but you never know with Facebook, right? Today I have a pretty quick one for you. I wanted to talk a little bit about expectations and unconditional love. And the reason that I want to talk about that is I wrote recently my last lesson from Jove from that series of 12 lessons, things that I learned from my horse, things that I learned about relationships, things I learned about love, things I learned about life from my experiences with him and our sessions with clients. Hi, whoever's here. If you could let me know if you can hear me okay, but just give a thumbs up or put a little comment in, that would be awesome. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about unconditional love. You can read the article that I wrote in its entirety. It's all about unconditional love and what I learned about that from Jove. And I put the link in the description box, so you should be able to link directly to that. But one of the things that I think is really important to highlight from that article is this idea of expectation. And Tony Robbins has this quote that I think is really useful to keep in mind, which is trade your expectations for appreciation. Yay! Thank you, Lena. I'm glad you can hear me. This idea of having this set of expectations that you have for your relationship, for your partner, and then the overlap that exists with what actually happens is, I think, really important to keep in mind, because there is this tendency to have an expectation of what unconditional love should look like, what it should happen in your relationships. And I sometimes joke about this idea of shoulding all over yourself. It really just it never makes you feel good. It really is something that only can lead to kind of disappointment and bad feelings, because there's really no such thing as shoulds, right? It's all about what feels good to you. And what I've noticed in my relationships is that if I can stay in this place of appreciation, of noticing the aspects of my husband, my partner, and the things that I think are awesome that he does, and if I can actively acknowledge those things to myself and with him, it changes the tenor of our relationship. And it allows for me and for him in our relationship to go with the flow more easily, to handle setbacks and challenges in our relationship more easily. And I think that the reason for that is that when you are focused, that which we focus on expands, right? When you look at something, you know, where your attention goes, energy flows. So when you are focused on the things, the areas where the person is not meeting your expectations, why can't they ever, put the toilet seat down, or start the dishwasher, or whatever the thing is that in that moment you're feeling frustrated by, or you're feeling like they're not meeting your expectations, then you have no room for appreciation of what they are doing. And then you're going to get more of the stuff that drives you crazy and less of the stuff that you appreciate, that you love about them, that you think is awesome that they do for you. And that's both a psychological thing. I can't come up with a word right now. That's both a psychological thing and a metaphysical thing. So it's both a kind of law of attraction deal and also psychological, because when you lift someone up, when you tell them the things that you love about them, they're going to naturally want to give more of themselves. And if you're constantly on them about the things that they're doing wrong, they will gradually not want to do anything for you because they feel like they can't do anything right, or because they feel like no matter what they do, they're going to get a hard time about it, or whatever the thing is. And I think that we can all relate to that, right? If you put yourself in the position of your partner and you're constantly being kind of nagged at or picking at you about things, it doesn't really inspire you to do things that they appreciate, right? I mean, you might at first, if you're kind of like really trying to make things work or it's a new relationship, but after a while that gets old fast. So so when if the goal is to unconditionally love someone, then that means all of their kind of little annoying things. And I go into, in a blog post, I go into where the line is there, because there is a line. There are certain things that you should not be unconditionally loving if they happen to you. But for the most part, in most kind of typical relationship things, if you focus more on appreciation, you will find yourself much more easily being able to love unconditionally, and you will be able to receive that love unconditionally as well. So please go check out that article. I think there's a lot more in it that can be useful for you, that you can use in your relationship and in your life. I'd love to hear from you if you want to. Oh, Amy. Yay, I'm so glad you're here. How cool. Yeah, so check that out and let me know in the comments what you think, or shoot me a message if you don't want to publicly comment. That is totally fine, and I'd love to hear from you. And I am looking forward to seeing you again for the next Hump Day Relationship. I hope you all have a wonderful day and rest of your week. Thank you.